Hey guys, Sid here. This is a special Hall of Fame interview with Balasaheb Khalekar, who's from Pune. Now, interesting thing about him is he joined our community back in 2019, and he's been able to achieve over 22 lakhs in the last 18 months, teaching mechanical engineering students how to become better design experts. He's in that space. He's a mechanical design expert, and he's running a community called the Mechanical Design Hub with over 400 students that he has. And he's also part of our diamond member group, stars groups. All of you star members, cheer for your fellow member. And Balasaheb, congratulations once again. What an amazing thing, 22 lakhs, teaching people in the engineering space and doing it on your own. It's definitely an amazing achievement. So congratulations to you on that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I'm very happy to be here. I was waiting for this moment since last so many months. Okay. And one thing I would like to say that whatever I am right now here, because of your guidance, support, motivation, and I feel blessed that I am a part of this community that is ILH. But for me, it is ILU, that is Internet Lifestyle University. I can call it like university, because there are so many videos, so many content. Still, I have not gone through. I think 40% also I have not completed. So many things I have to learn so far. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate your words, and it's the power of the community. It is not just a knowledge, but I think that, like you rightly mentioned, like a university and all of us working together, that's what creates that magic. So for you, tell me your background. Have you been teaching mechanical engineering before for a long time, or did you discover that after coming here? Tell us about your background.
Right. So I started my institute in 2001. So far, around 7,000 students, they have completed our training courses. So this institute, right? is in Pune. Okay. And we are providing training to mechanical engineers, automobile engineers, production engineers. And we have a job guaranteed course that is postgraduate diploma in tool engineering and tool design. And we take full responsibility until our students are getting job in the design field. And in that process, when I started this training institute, before that, I was having industrial experience, 12 years industrial experience. So initially I started with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So I was fortunate to see a lot of manufacturing processes there. Nice. And it's a huge company. Then I got opportunity in Kirloskar Engines Limited, Pune. I was in tool design department, and my responsibilities were designing of tool, dies, molds, and manufacturing of that. I used to go to Karnataka and various customers' places for trials and troubleshooting that operation. So until and unless I'm proving the component, so total design activity will not complete. And then I got opportunity in Mahindra and Mahindra Nasik Mumbai division, and I was in R&D department, research and development department, and my responsibilities were designing of product, means new vehicle designing, nice. Prototype building in the R&D shop, then taking that vehicle to various government organizations like ARAI, that is Automotive Research Association of India, VRD, that is Vehicle Research Development Establishment. And I got knowledge of product design and tool design, but my passion was teaching. So I thought that whatever experience I have gained, if I share this experience with our students, definitely they can stand on their own feet. And many of my friends, they are having their manufacturing setups and industries. I approached them. So I resigned from the job. 2 months, I was just preparing for the syllabus, means what I want to teach to my students. And from the feedback of my friends, that I asked them, if I send my students to your company, what you are looking for? And they were giving so many things for me. That means, okay, they should know this, that. And I made that syllabus. And then I started this activity. So I was doing this activity. And in 2015, many requirements I was getting that, do you have some online courses and all? And I was searching for this, means how I can do this activity, because this online platform was very new for me. And I'm comfortable with teaching in classroom. A lot of movements and the whiteboard and the pen, that is regular pen, rotary ink pen and all. And I was attending some digital marketing workshops and seminars. So I was getting something like how to do the Facebook ad, then how to do the email marketing. But I was not happy about that. And one day I was watching your webinar, and my mentor, BSR sir, his feedback I saw, and he was telling something that was great about you. And immediately I enrolled for that course in 2019, 20th July 2019. And immediately I enrolled for the gold membership. And I was not taking, that means action, because I was having regular activities, my offline training and all. And lockdown happened. And it was the complete, that means activities were stopped. Now I thought this is the right time, and now we have to start. So this is how started my journey.
Amazing, amazing. So your experience in the industry got into offline teaching institute, which you've done for a long time, and now you have to adapt to online. So when you came into the online space, I'm sure you would have seen a difference in the way offline happens and the way online happens is different. You know, it's like, tell us about what all did you have to unlearn to probably redesign your curriculum to suit for the online world. Like, what was that evolution that you personally went through? Because the content would have been the same, but how to present it, you might have to go through some changes. So what did you discover about yourself?
So when we say mechanical design activities, we are teaching various softwares like CATIA, Unigraphics, Creo, AutoCAD. And along with that, we have a course that is tool design. That is a domain part I'm having. Okay. And when we say offline activities, the classroom activities means I can demonstrate that the component, this is the die. We take our students to the industry, we arrange industrial visits. And when our students, they see the actual process, then it becomes very easy for them to understand this part. But I was thinking how I can convert this into this online space. So I tried, that means to give that feel to my students that as if I'm there live with them. And some techniques like in the video recording, that means you explained us how to record the video and how to upload the courses. So it was a very tough job for me. And I tried to bring some components. I wanted to show them that this is how the designing activity starts. So that was one activity. I was finding it difficult how I can match that as per my offline standards. Okay. That is one thing that was there. And second thing about all the examination part also, because in our offline space, there are some exercises, or we can say the components they have to make. So here I find that I will give some exercises to our students and they have to send the images to me. So that is one challenge also I am facing, that if that is a software, that means immediately I can show them, or I can tell them that this is the thing you have to do. This is something I am finding it difficult right now.
Okay. But now, in spite of that, like how have you now, how are you teaching the concepts, like from offline to online? There are some challenges definitely for the physical thing, but still you are able to reach out to over 700 plus students. Like, what has been the feedback with this?
Yeah, the feedback is really good. And we have some like same thing I'm doing, that is mastermind sessions every week I'm conducting. So that support system is always there. So question and answer session is there. And one thing happened, that I was confident about the offline courses that I can place my students to the industry. But now that thing has happened, that I am now providing placement to online students also. There are so many students I have placed in industry as a design engineer. And that feedback is awesome. Because that is the main thing, that when our students are getting results, then that means other activities also, they start flowing smoothly.
Correct. Because once they get placed, then they're anyway going to learn. Once they go there, they're going to continue that process. Amazing. That's great to know. And one question I had about is, like, most teachers, like you've been a professor, you've actually taught, they may not be very good at sales. So did you have a challenge in selling your knowledge online? And did you have to break through? How did you break through that?
That was the main challenge for me. Because in our offline activities, the student will come for the inquiry. I will explain that these are the various courses, and that's it. That means many of my students, around 7,000 students, they have completed their training courses. So generally the flow is from my old students, and sometimes they directly come for the admission. That happens. But here in this webinar formula, I was not aware of the selling part, because previously I did not did this activity. But what I'm doing right now, every webinar, when I'm going for the webinar, first I go through all these sessions of yours. So it's like a ritual for me. And this is such a power-packed session. I will say, if you take one point of that, whole day you can explain that what is that point. I think it's a very concentrated part you have covered. It's very powerful course. And slowly I I used to be, that means that process became smooth for me. And now I'm comfortable for that.
Nice.
But initially, yeah, it was very difficult part. And even though I was in the offline space, what I decided, that means when I left the job, I thought that if I am starting this activity, I don't know teaching. That time I was not aware of teaching also. I'm a technical person. But what was the one thing in my mind, that if I teach my students and if he can give output in the industry, definitely other things will take place automatically. So same thing I applied here. I thought that let us me start doing this activity. Some results I will get some results, and definitely the influence building happens. So that is the thing. Now I'm comfortable.
Amazing. And to clock 22 lakhs in the last 18 months, that's an amazing thing. I'm pretty sure like typical teachers, they may not know how to pull this off, right? Because of the selling ability. So are you comfortable now? I'm sure you're comfortable doing sales, but what is the maximum that you have earned in a single day or in a single webinar?
Single day, 45,000 I earn.
Amazing. Nice. And another question I have is like usually teachers in the typical university, professor format, like that students come, you teach on the board, and then they go back. Right. Here it's slightly different, right? We are building communities. So how has that experience been for you? Now you're not just teaching them, but you're making them also do you're doing inner circle calls and other things. Right. So what is the difference you're seeing with community building?
In community building, the main thing I learned from you is a 6-step formula. Because every time this course is like, I will say it's like an express highway. Means when anybody starts his ILA journey, initially there is a freedom finisher award you are giving. Like express highway, there are tolls and you have to pay. But here you are giving some gifts, awards. And now go to the next Hall of Fame. And don't think about the speed. Now you can go for 100 or 120 km per hour. And next toll is there. Now go for Crore Club. And you may fly. That is the I will say the possibilities in this. And same thing I try to adopt in my
very
group
nice.
Also.
So you have 3 levels of achievement.
I have students like 3 categories. Some students that right now in engineering colleges and diploma colleges. So their next step is that they have to complete the course, because some courses are also there in the colleges. But here I'm giving some practical training. Next category of my student, they have completed the degree engineering or diploma college, that means a degree, and now they have to start their journey as a design engineer. So I take them to this level. That means I'm saying that you do this course, tell me now you are ready, I will help you to get the job in the industry. And now after COVID, there are so many opportunities coming, and especially in the mechanical engineering field, now there is a scarcity of manpower in the market. And every day I'm getting openings from market, because almost 400 students of our institute, they are entrepreneurs, they have their industries. So that flow is huge flow. And third category of student, they are already in design department, but they want to grow fast. So what I tell them, like you, that you have to achieve first 1 lakh rupees per month in your career, then 3 lakhs rupees per career. So I motivate them, and same thing I'm adopting. So 6-step formula is, I will say, it's a blessing for me, because I was not doing this activity earlier. So now this is a smooth process. And this activity also I'm adopting for my offline courses also. And some students, they are getting admission from online to offline also. So I have a level 3 course also. So they join for the online course and they come for the offline courses also from various states of India. That is also there. Excellent. And one more thing I want to tell you, that when I started this journey, I didn't expect that some students from foreign countries also they will join. Now almost 15 different countries students, they have joined for the courses. And I thought that, okay, this is beyond my imagination. And that gives you different kind of, we can say, confidence and boost. So this is the activity. Every session, I'm getting students from different countries also. That is happening now.
That's amazing. That's great to know. And truly, I think India will become the training capital of the world. With the way things are moving, we have the knowledge, and now with people like you, and you're one of many hundreds of our teachers are doing similar things, and I think it's a great time now that we are in to take this forward. And I want to ask you, what percentage of your students are online and offline? Or I would say, let's look at revenues. What percentage of revenues come from online and versus offline?
Offline, if it is 100%, I will say 60% I have achieved up to offline. That space means 60% I'm doing right now.
So you're saying currently your offline is getting you 60% of the revenues, then online 40%. Is that what you're saying?
If it is 100% offline, then 60%
so if you say
of that
100% revenues, how much revenues coming from online?
60%.
60%. So good, very good. Okay, that's I wanted to know. So you're keeping the offline also, and online is giving you. So online is giving you more reach. Offline is giving you more value.
Yeah, Monday to Friday I'm doing offline activities, and Saturday Sunday I'm doing this online activities.
Wonderful, wonderful, nice. The whole routine is set there. So on a more personal note, like how are things in your family right now? Like now that you're building both online, offline, you're teaching. Like how have things changed in yourself as a personality and your family after coming to ILH?
First thing, the major part I will say I am updated now. Means the new generation, my generation, earlier generation, but I think I'm updated. So whatever topics are there, every session leadership call, I'm there. And last session also, that means momentum.dash or momentum-dash.com. So such type of things every day I'm getting new things. So I think that I'm with this generation. And same thing I want to, that means transfer to my community also. And they also feel, oh, sir is also having this knowledge. Because some concepts I learned from you, like all these video makings, then email marketing. And at that time, the marketing part, I will say I was zero. I was not having any knowledge about that. And slowly, I am getting that part. And another part in family perspective, if we say, my family, my son, he's doing this feedback system for that. Means he's enrolling my students. He's doing engineering right now. And he's handling the part that is communication with various WhatsApp group and all. He's doing video editing for me. Nice. My daughter, she's in 12th science. She makes attractive thumbnails and images for me. All my images and thumbnails are made by her. My wife is a professional YouTuber, and she gives me oral feedback. Means how was your session? Sometimes she is telling that, oh, today that energy was not there in your webinar, for example, or she keeps me on the track. So I say that means I can say that this is the family business now.
Amazing.
And
so
my family
in your dinner table,
also...
in your dinner table, you're all talking about all of this. Right?
Yeah.
Amazing. And how is the strangest secret in the world and those rituals? How has that impacted you, helped you?
Yeah, definitely. Every day I'm listening to that. And this same thing I'm telling to my students also. Whatever I'm doing, you should do that also. And that one thing keeps you in the positive state of mind. And whenever sometimes negativity comes, some future things also there in our mind. But when we listen to that, then I double that. Means in the morning also and the evening also. Then you have given that this particular format. Yeah, that also I'm doing. And there are so many sessions I can tell that in our system, like Rajiv Talreja's session is there. That is authentic formula. Many times I listen to that also. That keeps me on the track. Means if we say, if you are adopting one thing also, I will say 100% if it is there in the university, hardly 40% content I have gone through. There are so many things I have to learn. And I have decided that I will be a student forever. And I will be connected with you. For whatever steps are there, I am ready to do that. Because earlier days, I was not thinking about that. Means I was thinking that I am now in this field. I know this and I can deliver. But I was wrong. Now I came in the student's role. And every day, more time I'm giving to learning than delivering. That is happening right now.
Very nice. Amazing, Balasaheb. What an amazing story, and really shows. I mean, I think the beautiful thing about your journey is you've been open to adapt and learn and grow. and that normally people, who are typical professors, it's very hard for them to change, but then it's because of your ability to adapt and grow is what's giving you the results right now. So I want to really thank you for being in the community, staying connected, attending all the calls, and applying that knowledge. And even you're saying the momentum dash, whatever I shared, you're taking notes on all the latest tools.
Yeah, I have some books I want to show you.
Yeah,
I have many books. I'm taking the notes.
Wow.
And I'm going through that. Means even though I'm going for the webinar also, sometimes I don't find time to go through your video. I have notes and I'm going through that. So different kind of energy. That is that, because it is all about energy that I have, that means learn. And one thing I would like to say that this course and all, it is like a local train. I was in Mumbai, and when you want to get down, you don't have to put much efforts. You have to stay in the passage only, and other people will take you to the next level or platform. That happens in ILH. There are so many achievers. Some freedom finishers are there, some Hall of Fame. Someday I'm getting news. Crore Club members are there, quantum, and all these things are there. So I think the momentum you have built, it is taking to the next level, and definitely India has a great future. I can see that.
Thank you so much. And it's all because of the power of the community and the tribe. Wonderful. So all of you are watching, if you're inspired by this interview, please hit that like button and comment below on what you learned from this interview and this journey. If you'd like to know more about Balasaheb and what he does, and if you have somebody in your family who are, engineers, and they want to, please go and look at my YouTube channel description. There's a link. You can go to his website and connect them to him, and he'll be the best to guide them on this journey if they want to, become an expert in the space. And if you'd like to join the Internet Lifestyle Hub, our community, there's a link in the description. Click on that, or go to sids.co/join and be a part of our community. And Balasaheb says, the last question I have for you is, at the end, I like to ask this question, the one thing question. So if you have to bring it down to one success principle that you have lived by, and you'll continue to live by for your entire life, what is your one biggest success principle?
There are many things I can tell, but one thing, if I have to say, it is all about the results of your students. When the student is enrolling for the course, ensure that you help them to achieve that level. If you do that activity, all other things will take place and you will achieve the success. That I can say.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's all about, it's not about you. It's about the results you can get for your students. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very powerful message. So once again, all of you who are watching, hit that like button and watch out for more videos like this. There are more interviews coming up of ordinary people becoming extraordinary just by, being a part of the community. So please watch out. And Balasaheb, once again, I want to tell you, congratulations on this first milestone. You're going to get to the Crore Club very fast, waiting to interview you once you get to that level as well.
Thank you, sir. Can I add something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I would like to thank my son Shubham for helping me in all this communication part. I would like to thank my daughter Madhura. She is making beautiful thumbnails and images for me. I would like to thank my wife Prabha. She is giving me all these things like what to do and keeps me on the track. And I would like to thank my other mentor, BSR sir. Because of him, I joined this community. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Wish you all the best. Yeah.